Guys,
World ETF.
she might be a beginner, but she's definitely doing something right. So we have Veronia Spain. This is the first ever time for ever coming across her channel herself, so it seems like it's gonna be a good video because she mentions that this is, I'll show you guys back, I can tell you right there. It says, okay, my beginner stock portfolio using trading 212, investing in the stock market as a beginner, UK 2020. So yeah, it says beginner, but I don't know, maybe she's got it. You never know. So we're about to check that out anyways. Be sure to watch the video from the beginning till the end. And all I'm gonna say right now is YouTube, it's Ronnie MP. Whoop!
It's RonnieMP.com.
Wanna join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP, the show where we bring you guys a bunch of financial videos suggested by you guys and you guys only. So if you're brand new to the channel, then be sure to click on that subscribe button. Most importantly, a lot of you guys do watch but you're not subscribed. I know, because I can see the analytics behind it. So it would mean the world for me if you smash that subscribe button and you smash the like button that you see in the description down below. Okay, be sure to do all of that. Whilst you're there as well, Trading 212 will give you, that's the platform that we use. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, notification bell, there we go, destroy that notification bell as well. But Trading 212 will give you a free share. All you have to do is deposit £1 into your account, and Trading 212 will give you a free share that's valued up to £100. Okay, without further ado, let's get it.
Happy
Veronia Spain.
I hope you guys are all keeping safe and I hope you're doing well. Today's video, very excited because I'm going to be showing you my beginner's portfolio. Now,
woof! Great. So what we definitely love is beginners just out here killing it, okay? Because when you're just starting out anything, I don't care whatever field you're in, when you're just starting out something that's daunting, you get that imposter syndrome, you just all kinds of feelings, okay? So I completely salute it, I rate it, and yeah, let's keep it moving.
I've been investing for a couple of months, I would say. So over the past kind of 18 to 24 months, I've really just been paying off my high interest debt, so my car loan and my overdraft, and I was also
oof, ouch. But at least she's on the right track anyways. And I heard her mention that she's saving up for an emergency fund as well, which is always a, if you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, I'll direct you to Dave Ramsey so you can get you get a ton of value from Dave Ramsey, because he mentions obviously the baby steps about building your emergency fund. Because guess what, Murphy's law, or basically life doesn't let you know, guess what, there's an emergency about to come, or you're about to lose someone, or something's about to go wrong. No, there's no knock that lets you know that things are about to go upside down. So you do need to very important, build up an emergency fund first and then go in for the kill and start investing. Okay, that's really important.
I was saving up for a wedding as well.
Veronia,
so since I've got all of that out of the way,
hey, low key, like, I'm just relating to a ton of stuff. She just said she's saving up for a wedding as well, and then say no more, Veronia. All right, say no more.
On investing,
S&M.
and I've really just been enjoying the journey, to be honest. So
Tell
of
me
course
about
I was
it.
really looking forward to actually documenting my journey and just going through my thought process and what I've been investing in over the
whole
past couple
growth.
of months. So if you have been thinking about investing recently but you're just not sure how to get started, or you've been thinking about using Trading 212 as a platform,
her love
then
as well.
Hopefully my video can give you some inspiration. But
that like
remember,
button,
I am not a
very
financial
important.
advisor, so make sure you are doing your own research. This video will be for entertainment purposes
but only. We have to say that, but yeah,
about all things to do with money, your career, and having a positive mindset for success. So if you do like the sound of that,
there we
then
go.
be sure
Smash that like button, subscribe to her, guys.
And also you
support
can hit
is
the bell
everything
notification
out
below.
here. Honestly, support is
This is what the
okay.
app
So
looks
now
like.
we're
So
in Trading
when I open
212.
up, it actually gives me a watch list on the first tab. So this is just basically the companies that are currently on my watch list. So you can see I've got like McDonald's, Coca-Cola. Those are the ones that I've actually added, but there were a few before. So you can see there's Tesla, Apple, Amazon, basically all the big dogs in the US.
Oh, I'm so excited because obviously she mentioned she's a beginner, so I'm really excited to see what kind of stock she holds, and just I'm very, very, very intrigued, and you can tell that I enjoy these videos, hence to why we're doing them, and you guys enjoy them as well, because hence to why you're recommending them. So thank you to all the people that send me the links through the DMs and whatnot. I appreciate you.
Own portfolio. I'm just going to press what looks like a pie chart. That is what's going to show my portfolio. So you can see that at the moment it's worth £528.50, and then what I've personally invested, so the money that I've actually put in, is about £512.20. So that basically means my investments are up by about 3.19%, and that equates to about £16.34. So very happy with that. I'm going to tell you what happened before.
So this video was released on the 10th of November, as you guys can see right there. 10th of November. Okay, so I'm very curious to see what her portfolio looks like right now. If this video you guys love it, then let me know in the comment section. Smash that like button, then I'll be sure to do a follow-up to see whether or not there's a dramatic increase, a decrease, because it's investing, right? Things can go up or down. So yeah,
it was not like this a week before. I was seeing complete
red. So
we're going to talk about that a bit later, but I do want to share with you the top bit. So you guys will know that I am investing in an ISA at the moment. Again, the 3 different tabs here. CFD,
hell nah.
Invest, that's
so you can lose your money.
Just do a general investment account, or you can do the ISA, and I chose the ISA because you can invest up to £20,000 per tax year. So that's why I have done that, because if you've got the allowance, you may as well use it. So you can actually see that my portfolio is around £528, but that free funds is basically funds that haven't been invested. So currently I've got about £174 that I haven't currently invested, and the reason why I do actually have free funds is because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do next. So I don't know whether I want to just keep investing in the current ETFs that I have, or whether I actually want to get a new ETF as well. So I'm just doing a little bit of research with that, and then as soon as I figured out what I want to do, I'm just gonna...
Which is a really good strategy that I'll mention for beginners, because I've seen that a lot. It's always good to have maybe some spare money in hand, because you never know when things go on sale. The stock market never lets you know once more that, guess what, I'm about to drop, so you best get your monies ready so you can buy in some more and maybe, decrease your average price. However, saying all of that, you don't want to keep too much money outside of the stock market, because then it's not actually working for you. Because, as I said, it's about time in the market. So the more money you have in the market, the more money you make. It's as simple as that. I can't really explain it further. The more you have in the market, on the obviously in the right stock. I'm not saying in a silly stock that doesn't make money whatsoever, but essentially the more money you make.
Wait, I do want to show you this graph quickly. So this is really why I like the Trading 212 app, because it can show you how your kind of investments have been doing over the past day, over the past week, the past month, 3 months, 1 year. Obviously I haven't been investing for a year, but it's really interesting to see. So you can see it does go up and down. It really does fluctuate, but I do find it quite useful just to see how it's going. It's not always going to be a straight line. Like,
you know what I love about Veronia? Okay, it reminds me of a TikTok creator that I came across not too long ago, and I duetted one of his video, and he was super cool about it. Like, he's my kind of people, all right, my guy. But what I love about Veronia is she didn't let the the numbers stop her, because a lot of people, you'll be surprised, a lot of people actually see £500 as a small amount of money to invest. They say to themselves, oh well, like, it's not 1,000, it's like, it was not a couple of thousands, so like there's no point of investing. I'll wait when I've got more money to invest. But I think that is the complete wrong approach, because one, investing a small amount of money, it will first of all make you feel comfortable. Okay, because if I lose that money, I can sleep at night. But however, the crucial part that this is going to allow you to have or to obtain is experience. That is very, very important. Experience, and to not be like, super reactive when the market drops. Oh, you start panicking. No, because you would see, just like Veronia mentioned in the beginning, when things were going down, her portfolio wasn't doing as well in the beginning, right? So meaning when things are dropping and you've got money in the stock market, the more experience you get around seeing the reds, or like, it drops and then it goes back up, it will start to feel a bit more easier. You start to feel a bit more, just a bit more enticed to, okay, all right, to make bold moves and things that maybe you wouldn't have done if when you was fresh as a beginner. Because when you just get started, the first thing you're thinking, first of all, you're not even thinking about, oh, I want to invest X amount. You're thinking, is trading 212 a scam or not? You know, the beginner questions like, am I gonna lose my money? Like, is it is it safe? Is it government? You're thinking of all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, so you really don't want that when you're playing with big money. Okay, or when you, and I say big money, a couple of thousand, £10,000 to someone else is not big money, but to someone else it is. So when you're playing with money above your weight, right? What you're like, okay, if I lost this money, I won't cry, but I most likely will, like the next day, because it's a decent amount of money for me. It's a lot of money for me. So I think no matter however much you have, 100, 200, 300, even £50, I recommend getting started. Don't listen to these people. Oh, they're tricking you. Like, you're being tricked. If you haven't got anything more than 1,000, then just don't invest. Save it. Because for me, it's silly. With that amount of money, you could have already gained at least maybe £50, an extra £100 that you generated out of thin air. Come on. So you can't say that's not good. So
there's just no way.
So far, I'm loving this video. Anyway, and whoever disliked Veronia's video, boy, I'm coming for you, man. What is this hate?
They are mostly in green. Now, this time last week, everything was in red. It was, I'm telling you, minus.
I've been through that, man.
I think I was on probably about minus £15, I think. And to be honest, there were probably a few factors. I mean, it was coming up to the election week, and also you had a lot of European countries going into lockdown as well, so maybe that scared investors. I don't know. But yeah, basically everything was in red. And to be honest, I actually wasn't bothered. I actually used that as an opportunity to buy a couple of more shares.
Music to my ears, Veronia, Spain. Oh my days, your investing strategy is insane. I'm out here spitting some bars, but I'm not talking Kit Kat. And I'm also not here for that chit chat. Oh wow, okay, all right, cool. So that is amazing right there, to have that ability. It's not given to everyone, by the way, especially as a beginner. I'm talking about more referring to as a beginner. Beginners often, when they see things in red, they are very scared to then throw more money at it, because they're like, I'm losing money. It's like minus 100, minus 200. I've seen minus 1,000 on my account, and I still went ahead and bought some more. Why? Because of long-term vision. I knew I'm doing this long-term. So this is my way of thinking. I knew that if I can see minus in the red, minus 1,000, automatically I'm thinking I can also see plus 1,000. Okay, plus 1,000, because if I'm seeing minus 1,000, then I can also see plus in the green 1,000. So you know what, I'm gonna keep investing. Yeah, let's get it red, let's get it a bigger red. Obviously I'm not talking about, don't be silly, okay? Do your research. I was comfortable because I've done my research, and I was comfortable, okay? I'm not saying, oh, it's red now. It's Ronnie MP saying, just like Veronia said in the beginning, all of this is just advice, okay? Do your own research. Thank you. I rest my case.
I'm going to go on to that in a bit. So we are going to move on to the first investment, and the first one is iShares. So that's the S&P 500 Information Technology ETF. So basically, S&P 500 is just the top 500 companies that are listed on the exchange in the US. So just like we have the FTSE 100, there's also the S&P 500. And if I click on it, again, you can see the graph. So you can see how it's been doing over the past day. Obviously, the markets are closed at the moment. I'm filming on a Saturday. That's why. And also, if you go on instrument
doing
details,
good, man.
6.5% about the name. So it's
5%,
IITU,
£1.40.
that's kind of what it stands for. And that name is actually what I'll use to search, just to get a bit more information. So I did buy 2 units of that, and you can actually see that it is up by 6.5%. So about £1.42. I am actually really happy with that. It was red before. I think it was maybe minus 2%. And is Shell. So when I first got Trading 212, I used someone's link and I was able to get a free share. This is the share that I got. Now I'm
So she just mentioned using the link. Obviously, I told you guys in the beginning, but that's super important as a beginner. I feel like that's one of the most important ones. You can make free money out of this. And if you plan on doing this long term, you might as well get that free money out of this. Okay. And if you want to do so, link is in the description down below. Be sure to click on the link, sign up using the link, and then fund the account with £1 and you'll get your free share. It's that simple. If you didn't, it's obviously because you didn't fund the account. So please let me know which share you get. I'm very interested in finding out. All right, guys. Okay.
Individual company.
Don't say they
would
warn
not
you.
have been one of my priorities, okay? But you know when you get something free and then you're just so excited.
Thank
so
you.
when I got the share, I was
That's
like,
what I'm talking about.
Like,
I'm
free
gassed.
share, like celebration.
Free money, like.
And then obviously saw it was Shell. Now I have no problems with Shell. It's just not something I would have picked, to be honest. For me, the oil industry, I'm just not sure what's going to be happening in the future.
Stay away
this
from
would not have been my preference. But anyway, when it came in, it was actually in the green. And then I just thought, you know what? It's a free share. It's in the green. So, you know, it'll be fine. Let me just leave it. And then that probably lasted for about a week. And then it started going red. And then it was like -2%. Then it was like -5. And now all of a sudden it's like -10. I think one time it was about -12 or 13%. So I've decided I'm just going to leave it there.
Pain.
But I think in future, if I do ever get free shares, what I'll do is I'll actually see if that's a company that I would genuinely invest in. If it's not, then I would just sell it and then actually purchase something that I would want to invest in. Although,
1000%.
guys, it did give me a dividend of 12p. So essentially, I got a free share and I got free money as well. So I can't complain at all. But if you are going to use Trading 212, then of course you can use my link in the description below and we will both get a free share. And if you do use my link, then definitely let me know what free shares you get, because I think it will be really interesting to see. But yeah, let's just move on. So the next one, I decided to invest in another ETF. So that's the S&P UK Dividend Aristocrats. And I did quite like this one because I think you guys already know that I like the idea of dividends. So if you don't know what dividends are, basically some companies will actually give some money from their profits back to their shareholders. So essentially, if you hold shares in that company, then you could get some of that money. But at the moment, it's actually up by about 0.1%, so about 33 pence. And you can see that I currently have about 11 units, so about £106. This was down about 5% last week, and it was literally just red. So I decided I was actually going to take the opportunity to invest more in that. So I think I bought about 2 or 3 more units. Now it's really interesting with UK companies because since the stock market crashed in March, the UK hasn't necessarily recovered as fast as the US. So if I actually show you on this graph and I look at what's happened over the past year, it's currently down about 17%, almost 18%. So I don't know whether maybe some people have lost hope in the UK economy, especially because we've got Brexit around the corner. I'm not sure. Personally, I do think that the UK will recover, maybe not in the next year, but hopefully in the next few years. So I've decided that I am going to still invest. Again, for me, investing is very much a long-term strategy. So I plan on holding these ETFs for a very long time. But you'll see from my portfolio, I'm not completely focused just on the UK either. But I did think it was quite interesting to see. And then the next one was another free share that I got. So this is where someone used my link and I ended up getting Uber. So when I got this free share, I actually didn't mind too much.
Oh my goodness, guys. On Uber, I believe it said what? She was up by £6? 22% off the free share. This is why I tell you guys, especially if you're a beginner, use the link below. It doesn't cost you anything. It sure as hell doesn't cost me anything. Okay. But yeah, just use it. That is free money right there. You can only start positive when you use that, because look at this. Let's look at this. Okay, you see that right there, guys? The Uber one right there. That is insane, you know. I can't even lie. £34 first of all for free. I don't know. I mean, how happy would you be if you found £34 on the floor? You'd be so gassed and just, oh my days, I found 30 quid today. Insane. But £34 and an additional £6.24 on top of that. Now that is amazing. I can't lie. So far, that's like amongst the best performing free share I've seen on a beginner's account. That's amazing, honestly. Getting Uber. So when I got this free share, I actually didn't mind too much. Although this time last week, I think I was down about 10%, but now it's actually shot up to about 22%. That's
so yeah,
insane.
really interesting. But then we move on to my 2 Vanguard ETFs. So I have one ETF in the FTSE 100. So I've got about 3 units with that. That is up about 2.96%.
So hold on. So what? Her best performing stock is Uber, which was a free share. Unless I'm tripping. Guys, please let me know if I'm tripping, but let me know in the comment section. I don't think I'm tripping. Literally, legit, her best performing share is Uber, the free share. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am.
Definitely happy with that. Again, if you do compare it to last year, it is still down about 20%.
Percent-wise,
Again,
obviously.
I've just seen it as an opportunity. I do think it will recover in time, so that's why I've decided to invest in it. And then the last one, which is actually the majority of my portfolio, is the Vanguard FTSE All World ETF. And you can see that I've currently got about 4 units in that, so it's about 2.69% up. So these ones are relatively more expensive, especially if you compare it to the FTSE 100, for example.
Fair enough.
So with the
This
FTSE
was a
100,
good review,
it's currently
man.
about £25 per unit, compared to the Vanguard FTSE All World, that's about £69. So it's a bit more expensive, but this one is basically global. So it does include some UK companies, but it also includes a lot of US companies and also Asia and Europe companies as well. And that's why it's the majority of my portfolio, because I think it's just quite diversified and I like the idea of it being global. So it's not just in one particular country. But yeah, these are basically my shares. The only one, of course, I'm not happy with is Shell, but the rest of them I am definitely happy with. I think I'm happy with my options. Again, I'm just still not sure whether I want to invest in another ETF. Not sure yet, still deciding. I was thinking about the S&P 500.
I personally don't think so. I think she's super diversified.
Top 500 companies in the US. The only reason why I haven't done that is just because with the Vanguard ETF I have, I think about 50% of it already has US companies. So I think there's quite a big overlap. So that's why I decided I was just going to stick with this Vanguard one. But let me show you here, because on the Trading 212 app you can see my allocation. So what my portfolio kind of looks like at the moment. So you can see that just over 50% is with the Vanguard All World. So yeah, it's the majority of my portfolio. That is actually going to be my strategy going forward. So I think I will keep it as maybe around 50%. So that's going to be my sort of main ETFs, and then I'll have some smaller ETFs as well. So the S&P UK dividend, it's about 20%. FTSE 100 is about 14%. The one that I will probably increase though is the iShares S&P 500. I think what I'll try and do is kind of balance it out with the FTSE 100 and the UK dividend, but majority of my portfolio will be in this Vanguard All World ETF.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I do hope you guys liked my portfolio update. I'm hoping...
No, Veronia, you're wrong. We didn't like it. We loved it. All right. We loved it. Honestly speaking, I really did enjoy it. It seems like it suits her, some of her goals that she has perhaps, and her current situation where she mentioned she's saving up for a wedding and everything else that she mentions in the beginning. Okay. As for me, this style doesn't personally suit me, as you guys would know if you've been watching, following my channel. It's definitely a no-no for me, but for her, it seems like it's working for her, because I want to be able to get a bigger return at the end of the year. I don't really want to, you know, because all right, I'll lay to you guys, and I'll keep it 100 transparent as I always do on this channel. In the beginning, when you're a beginner, it's all you hear. I kid you not. Do your research, and you'd be like, you'll come back to the channel, you'll be like, all right, it's Ronnie and P, I believe you. All you hear is be diversified, D. All right, pause, no homo. But bunch of diversifies everywhere, yeah. And then if you're actually someone that uses your own brain to start thinking, and you're like, okay, let me think about my goals and where I plan on going and how much cash I plan on generating. If that's one of my priorities, and how much philanthropy work I plan on doing in the future, which I will need a ton of cash, a ton of cash for, which strategy suits me best? That's what I started doing, and I started to almost reverse engineering and working backwards, and start to see, maybe the strategy of diversify everywhere will suit me better when I'm maybe in a case of like someone like Kevin O'Leary, perhaps, or maybe Mark Cuban, where you've got a ton of cash and you've got residual income, you've got all kinds of incomes, passive incomes, you've got a bunch of income coming in monthly. And you want to make sure obviously it's diversified, and because you don't know when your income sources might dry out, you get the gist, right? So I believe, me personally, unless there's anything that changes right now, but as of today nothing is changing, I believe that that's the time when you focus on diversifying. You diversify things that you don't want to lose. That's the whole point of diversification, so you don't lose it, so it decreases the risk, so you're less likely to lose all your money. Why? Because it's diversified. You get what I mean? Broken up into different places. It's same as if you had gold, if you had diamonds, if you had a ton of them, you'd want to diversify. You don't want to hide them all in one location underneath your bomber clock bed, because guess what? One day Timmy is gonna end up finding your diamonds and running away with it. So you diversify it and you hide it. Maybe one down there, maybe one there. I'm not telling you guys I've got gold or diamonds hidden in this room, so don't come for me, but you get the gist. So I believe when you've built up not an insane but a decent amount of wealth, okay, cool, I want to diversify and all of that great stuff, okay? But obviously bear in mind it depends where you are in life, maybe your age, your responsibilities, wife, kids, no kids, you see what I mean? So you have to factor all of that in mind. But I just don't want people to be sheeps and start following anyone anyhow, because they said just invest in individual stocks only, that's the right way. Oh, diversify, I'm not diversified enough, I need to spread out my £1, like I need to make sure I have 1p in here, 1p in here. It's only £1, relax. That's the mentality I'm trying to give to you guys, so you guys get where I'm coming from. So hopefully you found value in this. I 100% found value in this, so thank you so much, Veronia, Spain. And as I say, I hope I didn't butcher your surname, but yeah, so thank you ever so much. This was a awesome video. It was really great to be able to see a beginner with the mindset that you have and just going about it the way you're going about it. So I hope everything goes well with your wedding stuff as well. And yeah, you guys that are watching, if you're brand new, be sure to click that subscribe button, guys. It's very, very crucial. Why? Because I plan on bringing fire for you guys. 2021 is going to be a major year where there's a shift, and I'm just deploying a ungodly amount of content to you guys to be able to bring that value for you guys, okay? So notification bell, subscribe button is important. Trading 212 once more, deposit £1 into the account, and guess what happens? You get free money. Maybe you might get Uber just like Veronia did and smash it with 22% return, I believe it was. But if you watch the video all the way up until this point, I want you to comment in the comment section lockdown life. And that's where I'm getting it from. Veronia's shirt. Look at her shirt. It says lockdown life. You see that? Lockdown life, or hashtag lockdown life. So comment hashtag lockdown life and it'll let me know that you watched the video all the way up until 26 minutes, I believe. So be sure to do that, so I know, obviously, so I can show you, I guess, not just the respect, but it's not even about the respect, but just show you the appreciation, how much I appreciate people that watch the video from the beginning till the end, because it really does help out with watch time and just helping propel the channel to different levels and different heights. So thank you ever so much. By watching this video, you did not waste your time. Don't forget to tell your haters to get in line, and I'll catch you guys on the next video, my friends. Peace out, much love, bye bye. Check out that awesome video. Subscribe button is right there. Once more, thank you guys, bye bye.